right, hello everyone. I'm going to try and record this again. I tried to record it yesterday and man, that was a really good reading. So let's hope it all, stays good. So we have pile 1, pile 2. Decide which card you vibe with. This reading is setting the intention for the new moon in Pisces. Pisces is a water sign, very intuitive, very romantic, charming. There's so many things I could say about Pisces, right? So just set your intuition focused here and pick either pile 1 or pile 2. And let's see. Yes, I wanted to add more cards to it, but I didn't get a chance to write them out. So we will connect with that at a later time. We have I want to call it a clear quartz. I didn't take the sticker off on the back, but it's like a clear quartz and it has all these different like markings inside of it. So these are great ones to like look at and meditate. They're really pretty and it feels really good to hold it in your hand for your meditation. So if you vibe with that, you can make turn it even into a pendulum. So this one's really nice. I don't remember where I got it. I have so many crystals. I have no idea. And then this one is a raw rose quartz. I'll use it a lot because I packed away a lot of my crystals. So this one will be there in videos. I will have to be creative on these pick a pile videos. So yes, this is the choice. I'm using 2 because Pisces is symbolized with 2 fish, right? And let's see, what else did I want to say about Pisces? It's the new moon in Pisces today. I wanted this video to be up yesterday, but it didn't record and I was like, forget it. I'm going to chill and I'll record it, tomorrow. So here we are. So I had a great morning starting off really enjoying the new moon. I actually woke up really early. So I was up for the high peak of the moon in my location. I didn't want to be, but I was. So I guess it was meant to be. So take a moment right now and see what card you resonate with, which pile, and then we will start the reading. Okay, so we are starting with pile 1. All right, so this reading is meant to be. Everything looks like it's recording well. So I'm going to put that right there. So let's get started. So for pile 1, setting the intention for the new moon in Pisces. This new moon is in the 2nd house, which relates to Taurus. And this new moon is a great new moon to tap into the Venus energy, as Venus, the moon, the sun, and Neptune is in the 2nd house in Pisces. So it's a powerful moon for love, abundance, affirmation, anything to do with prosperity, money, finances. And also that's for the 2nd house. And for love, really tapping into Venus and bringing love into the home, abundance into the home. So for pile 1, what's the message for pile 1? Anyone that picked pile 1 under this new moon in Pisces, the 13th of March, 2021. It's ready. It's ready. All right, so the first card we have is Judgment, okay? So the Judgment card comes in when, obviously, there is a lot of opinions going on, okay? I hope this mic is okay because I used it in a meditation video and I think it was hitting on my hair and on my sweater. So hopefully it's good. So the Judgment card will pop up, obviously, when you feel judged or you're being judged, okay? So this Judgment card will pop up symbolizing that, okay? The Judgment card also represents rebirth. It can also represent a need to make a decision, okay? So maybe you need to make a decision right now. This Judgment card is here for that, saying that, hey, there's a decision that you need to make. There is some kind of transformation that you could be going through, and even letting go of other people judging you. The new moon in Pisces, Pisces can feel things very much, very much. They're very intuitive, a water sign. So even if you have Pisces as your birth sign, as your rising sign, your north node is, if it's in a powerful spot in your chart, any kind of water, it's very intuitive, very psychic. You can feel things, you know things before it happens, right? And it's also a time for you to, do some self-evaluation, find out what's going on. Why do I feel this way? Maybe what's my purpose, reflecting on things, okay? That comes up. And it might have to do also for some of you with, since we have the Seven of Swords, it might also have to do with obviously faith. The 7 represents faith. The 7 represents some kind of deception or betrayal. So you might be, maybe this is your first, I feel intuitively that this could be your first time watching a tarot video. If that happens to be the case, then boom, this card and this pile reading is speaking out to you. So there's something that you feel like you've been tricked about, that you feel that you're just not getting the clear picture of something, okay? And now your focus should be on your work. This could be something affecting your work, judgment at work, something to do with betrayal, some kind of stealing, or just some kind of unclear kind of trickery going on, okay? And also it can also trigger you, or give you, trigger is not the right word, but influence you to be very cunning, be very smart about what you're doing. There's some kind of sneakiness there. So sometimes when you experience something, you have to flip it and make it work for you. Now, having the 8 of Pentacles coming up, focusing on your work, it could be related to your work, okay? And it could be a chance for you to even receive more information or education, or receiving some kind of knowledge that you haven't had before, okay? And it's just a time for you to really understand what you're going through and see things in a slower moving pace, not reacting quickly. Sometimes when we get knocked down, we want to just be upset and not prove ourselves. And some of us, we want to prove ourselves. So it's time to sharpen your skills, to really be committed to what you want to accomplish and be dedicated to that regardless. Okay. So you're going to step into this very powerful King of Rod mode. Okay. And the Kings represents authority, okay? So just having authority over yourself, your energy, your passion, whatever it is that you're going for, have power over that, make things happen. This is maybe also a call for you to take leadership, to be optimistic, to be daring, going after things that you want to go after, okay? So I'm going to lay out the 6 right here, okay? So going after what you want to go after and making things happen, seeing the bigger picture in whatever it is that you're experiencing right now. You're just going to make things happen, okay? And when the page pops up, now we have the page, and the Page of Pentacles is representing definitely work, definitely a new skill. And the page is also asking you, what's your message that you want to convey? Because this is your career. Maybe you're starting a new career. Maybe you're looking at your career in a new way and approaching it in a new way. You could be going to school and you are the smartest one in your class. You might be going through some kind of jealousy in that. It could be that you are very goal-oriented and you're planning, you're making yourself more grounded and believing in yourself more and more ambitious, okay? And when you do this, you are really tapping into your true potential. And this is why now you have the Ace of Rods or the Ace of Wands. And this is you being creative and being an inspiration to yourself. And the Ace of Rod, pops up And it's reminding you of a go-getter energy, going after what you want and getting it, okay? And this is very inspirational. It's like a new passion. For some of you, this could be you going on a new passion, getting something that you are passionate about, that you want, okay? So let's keep it going. Now we have the Two of Wands, okay? And the Two of Wands is popping in here. And the Two of Wands is asking you to balance out your progress and what you're trying to learn and your creativity. You are on your journey. You're still planning. So there's a lot of planning going on for you, okay? It's still showing that you're planning, but at this stage, you are taking on the risk of really stepping forward and making a decision that you need to make, okay? So you're really stepping forward now and making that decision that you need to make. Now, again, so this is very much work related, okay? So, I'm curious to see if what else will pop up. I don't want to say it yet, but let's see. So this is you staying focused on your work and you putting yourself out there in a way that you are getting seen by who you want to be seen by. For some of you, this will involve teamwork, okay? For others, it's you collaborating with someone or just working on your own, but there's some kind of form of teamwork. Some will be more teamwork than others, okay? And, you know, talk to people so that you can get advice or to help guide you or recommend you to where you want to go, okay? Oh my gosh, that was a card I was thinking. I was going to say, I wonder if you'll need to move for this job or for this work. I should have said it. Boom. Okay, Six of Swords. Man, okay, Six of Swords is leaving a bad situation and moving to a better set of situations. Some of you may have to move, uproot, move to bring yourself to where you want to be. Man, I should have said that. I'm like, that's crazy. Okay, so some of you may have to move because the energy of the card just seems like there's definitely some kind of shifting going on. And you will be in a more positive space where you'll be getting more encouragement. The words will be there, right? The words will shift from, you know, not trusting to really trusting. You're going through that final stage. Boom, the Magician, okay? The Magician is here. I wouldn't be surprised if you get like a Seven of Cups or something along that line. So I'm like thinking, okay, about this. So you have the Magician, and the Magician is letting you know that you are finally manifesting all these things that you want for yourself. You have the power, you're taking the action, you are just on a roll, okay? And this is great. This is you really being conscious and aware of your true power. And when you have the Magician card, don't think that everything is all easy. You are very resourceful and you can manifest things. And this is a true, I was researching Pisces again for this new moon in Pisces today. And Pisces are very strong with your imagination, right? And this card represents manifestation. Pisces are good with their imagination, so they're good with visualization, meditation, okay? And being a water sign, having a lot of psychic abilities, so tapping into your own magician energy is going to be, I won't say easy, but you can do it. So the Magician is one of the best outcomes you can have because you're going to match your desire, having the willpower, and to manifest what you want. Another great outcome, and this card is a Five of Pentacles, but it represents really fully leaving behind. Sometimes when we step in our power, we still hold on to old people or old experiences, and this card is saying it's okay to let go of the rough time you've been through when you escaped this Six of Swords and move yourself. Boom, I was thinking of this one as well, the Six of Pentacles. Everything that you've been through, you're going to receive the blessings back. You're going to be getting the energy, the money, whatever it is that you need in the form of prosperity is going to come back to you. And you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant for me in this one is like everything that you've been through, you're going to be a good teacher to someone else that needs the lesson. Okay. The Hierophant is about what you believe. And some things that are traditional to you, you might not do anymore because it was too painful in the past. Okay, a lot of judgment, especially if it was like a religion kind of thing that was holding you back, or some kind of, belief or some kind of tradition that was holding you back. You have the Judgment and the Hierophant. So it's interesting that you started with the Judgment and you ended with the Hierophant. So try not to go back and repeat any kind of abusive pattern or where you felt like you were, controlled. Okay, so just think about that. And I want to say this is why I really, I was going to say believe in the tarot, but just I know it's a great divinational tool. And for me, connecting to the creator and reading this, because these cards were in the first pile. Okay, so the message came back a little different, but some of the same messages popped up. Other messages came through, but the Judgment, the Hierophant was definitely in the other reading. So the message definitely came through anyway. Okay. So make sure with the Hierophant that you're educating yourself, you're doing your research, you're having the knowledge. Some of you, this could be a marriage situation. You might need to seek spiritual guidance, advice, so on, to help you with whatever you are going through. Okay. I'm going to pull from these motivational cards that I made. Okay. So I'm just going to keep shuffling. All right. All right. This one says, be strong. Okay. And that is so powerful. Sometimes we go through such a hard time that we forget that, strong looks different to different people in different ways. So being strong through whatever you're going through will look different, will feel different. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Get rid of that idea. And just use this new moon in Pisces to cleanse its water. Use it to really get into a meditative state, a connective state, connecting to a true connection through Neptune. Okay, a true connection through even Jupiter, because Jupiter is the old ruling planet, I believe, of Pisces. I'm trying to remember. But Neptune is a new one. So I did a lot of posts on the channel. So definitely read those, because the answer, the message will pop up to me when I need it. So it's pretty cool. So this, this new moon, connect to the energy that you need, the planetary energy, even manifesting with the cards. So, the Magician, if you pick this pile, is a powerful card. I believe you had the King of Wands was in this pile as well. Okay, and even the Page of Pentacles can be a really good 3-card layout. So whichever card you vibe with, it could be the 7 of Pentacles, and then you had the 3 of Pentacles, and you had the which one is this one? The 7 of Pentacles. So if you're into the Pentacles for money, if you're into a mix of a few cards, lay them out and use them in your manifestation, especially if you pick this pile. I hope you guys enjoy this reading. And let's move on to pile 2. Okay, so now we have pile 2. All right, so let's get it going. Let's shuffle it up. This reading is for anyone that picked pile 2. This is the 13th of March, 2021. The intention of this card reading is to bring forth messages that you need to know under this powerful new moon in Pisces. Pisces in the 2nd house, the house of prosperity, money, the I have house, right? So we're thinking about our personal resources. Also, we have the Sun, the Moon, Venus, and Neptune in the 2nd house of Taurus. Taurus, earth sign, grounding, home. And we have Pisces, psychic, intuitive, romantic. Okay, water sign Pisces, cleansing, healing, spiritual. So what's the message for 2 under this rose quartz stone for love, heart chakra? Pile 2 message first card popping out is the Queen of Pentacles. She did pop up in the other card reading. Stay focused. What do you need to focus on? This is the main thing. Stay focused. This Queen of Pentacles is reminding you that whatever it is that you desire, you can have. And it's reminding you to stay focused on your goals. What is your goal? And really, this card is like really excellent feng shui with the blue mountains in the back. It has all these prosperity symbols all around. It has the bunnies, all of this stuff. Tomorrow, we're springing forward in our country. So that's going to be, this is like a beautiful symbolism with this Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of home, always having resources, money coming in. So this is a great one, an earth energy, which is complementary to Pisces water sign. Okay, so anyone watching this, you don't have to be Pisces. Pisces is in your chart anyway, so you can connect to that. And this reading is this Queen energy of the need to have resources, have things flowing and coming in, is going to relate to a marriage. Some of you might be getting married. Some of you might want a home, a place you feel secure and safe, both inside the home and outside the home. It's all about stability for you. It is about harmony in the home. So this is perfect for this mood. You have the Justice card, a major arcana coming in. So this is responsibilities that you have, looking at the choices you make, the cause and the effect, because under this new moon, with Neptune in the second house, you can also be a victim to, fraud, or I don't want to use that word. I don't know what YouTube likes or does not like, but in the meaning of astrology, Neptune in the second house means that you have to be careful with your money, not be rushing for stability, because this energy of this new moon is about your needs and wanting some kind of concrete answer, right? Some kind of I'm trying to think of the word certainties, right? So this Justice card is reminding us not to try to make our decisions too fast. So I hope you guys watch this video in good timing. But the Justice card represents our responsibility and our decision. So whatever decisions you have to make, be mindful of that. Your decision can be influenced by someone that's charming. So hopefully you're watching this and then you can flip it and you be charming, okay? Yeah, you be charming. And this is representing the need to defend yourself, but do it in a more graceful, in a more charming way, and really have your emotions in balance when we're dealing with the Knight of Cups, because this Knight of Cups is learning to be charming and romantic, a very Pisces energy. Pisces has this energy, and it's a water element in the cards. So tap into your own personal charm, your own being charismatic, okay, being charming, of course, and being romantic. All right, now we have the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, this could be coming out of a relationship or needing a time to kind of, have your own time to think and to bring yourself forward into a more changing person, right? So you really need to change some things up. Things can seem perfect, but they're not. A need to kind of escape out of one situation, especially if it was disappointing. Maybe even the Justice card might be a little bit disappointing, but you seem to come out of it well. You get to learn something and allow yourself to move forward. The Ace of Wands is reminding you of your fire and your potential, your ability to do things that is creative and truly connected. Okay, so anything that you're going to do, make sure that you feel naturally connected to it in moving forward. Okay, feel connected to what you're moving into, and learn from the Justice card. Learn from anyone that was charming, that you might feel, okay, I need to really rethink this and regroup myself and know my worth, my potential, and get really creative and inspire myself to move forward and to create something new for myself. And you'll be able to do that. You'll have the resources with this Six of Pentacles. This is so wonderful. I love the Six of Pentacles because all the energy that you're giving out is going to come back to you in a positive way. Okay. But also there seems to be something that you need to clean up and clear up from what you've learned from your Justice card situation. Okay. So this is you understanding that, hey, someone wasn't being so forthcoming, okay? Maybe having too much faith or belief in something that didn't work out right. And this has to do with some kind of deception, some kind of betrayal, some kind of cunning behavior. So you can learn from that. Moving into knowing where you're going and having a plan with the Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands is reminding you that you have choices. You can move forward and get to where you're going. All right. And the Temperance card is saying that some of the ideas that you have and goals that you have, you might not be able to get there as soon as you would like to. And some of them will take a little bit longer, and some you already have it right now, but you have to see that, hey, I have everything that I need right now. The Temperance card is reminding you to combine what you have right now and to find balance in everything that you have right now. And know that the Star card is giving you more inspiration. It seems like there's more inspiration that you need. So maybe there's more self-esteem work to be done, having more faith in yourself, more a hope in things working out. Really tapping into your Queen of Cups is going to give you this kind of compassion for yourself that you need. Strengthen your emotions. I was saying self-esteem, and here comes the Queen of Cups confirming that, saying that you need to be an influence, if you will, to yourself. And even looking, I don't like people to look outside of themselves, but finding some kind of inspiration, having compassion for yourself, trusting your intuition, and allowing yourself to be calm through whatever it is that you're going through, and you're going to win. You have the Six of Wands, and this is like really tapping into your solar plexus, your fire chakra, right? So this Six of Wands is saying that you have that fire within you to propel you to move forward towards your goal. The six is the growth, and everything takes work that you want. So this is your self-confidence. This is your progress right here, having confidence in yourself, and really even graduating from something or making it through something, winning a battle, whatever you're going through, you're going to make it through it. Set that affirmation, that intention on this new moon in Pisces. Okay. It's so powerful to connect to the astrology of this new moon along with your reading. The reading comes out so powerful. And in this new moon, the energy is all the under the surface work that we need to do that no one else sees. So it's basically working on ourselves, okay? What lies beneath. Everything is happening in the first, if this is the bottom of the chart, I'm thinking of like a circle. It's the first house to the fifth house is all these planetary actions. You'll see the chart on Instagram, Facebook, and in the community page here in YouTube. So you'll see the chart. So all of the work we have to do is self, is what no one else sees, but the work that we have to definitely do, right? So yes, you picked the heart chakra stone, the one of the heart chakra stones, the rose quartz. So I hope that you guys connect to this reading. I hope that it was good for you and that you receive some messages that you need. I feel you can pick whichever 3 cards you want, because I have videos where I show you how to put on your altar or use it as a manifesting board. Okay. You can pick out 3 of these cards that you feel really relate to you. I feel like definitely the Queen of Pentacles is a powerful card here. Okay. And I feel like either the Justice card and the Knight of Cups card is very powerful. Another one that is great is a Star card and the Queen of Cups. So you can pull 3 out of those. That was really good. Also, I don't want to forget the Six of you can throw it in the mix there. You don't have to have 3 cards. You can line up 6 if you want. But the energy of this reading, we really have some suits here that is the Pentacles is strong, any kind of water cards is strong, okay? And the Wands as well, really bringing the energy for manifesting on this new moon. And the new moon is a new cycle, so starting a new cycle for yourself. I'm going to lay this one down because we had that one already. So we're going to pick one from here. I'm just shuffling it really quick. Okay, so let me keep going. All right. Listen, I love it. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. You know why? In my research of Pisces, Pisces are known to be great listeners. Okay. So that was one of the things that popped up. So even if a Pisces is someone that's a counselor or you know, someone like that, they're really good at listening to you, and they're great at giving advice as well, right? So anyone can be great at that, of course, but we're just focusing on Pisces because the new moon in Pisces. So Pisces is really good at listening, and they can hear you, what you're saying. They can feel the emotions, and they can hear, and that this is like a water sign, very powerful water sign energy for them, okay, and talent. And even if you're not a water sign, but you have a lot of water in your chart, which is another thing that people don't realize, on the day that you're born, the strongest element could have been water, right? So, and you're another sign, but you feel so strongly connected to water. And I know someone like that. So they're very good at listening, right? So they're born with these two powerful kind of elements that they can really use and master it in their life. So we all have a chart in our life, and we all come in with some kind of path that we're supposed to master. And this message of listening is one that's so powerful. If we can just listen to ourselves, listen to our guides, listen to each other, things can definitely work out, heal the heart, and so on. Okay, so it all ends well with this Six of Wands, and I thank you guys for watching, and I will post this video now. So I'll see you guys next time. Happy new moon in Pisces, March. See you guys next time.